hello. Oh, let's bring it closer. Oh, we're here by ourselves at the moment. No, we've got two. If you are watching, is the sound audio okay? Let us know.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes. Oh, brilliant.
I do.
Right, we can crack on.
Yep.
So, if you're watching already, hello. Good to see everyone. Hi, guys. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Lewis. Hi, Tom. Morning. Well, nearly afternoon. You know, it's getting there now.
We are a little bit early. 2 minutes early, in fact.
2 minutes early. It's the first time we've been early in our lives.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've had a couple of questions come through already before you guys ask questions, which are...
Louis wanted to ask you, are you a fan of Exeter Chiefs? And if so, who's your favourite player?
Yes, I am. Adam isn't. Adam doesn't like rugby. He's a,
Football man.
the circle ball weirdos. Favourite player? I don't know, really. Don Armand. Love Don Armand. He's not playing very much at the moment, but I think he's a cracking player. Hello from Sweden. Merry Christmas, Lewis. What other questions did you have?
Hi guys.
Just watching other YouTube videos, really, to be honest with you. Trying to get the questions up.
All I said to you was don't mess up.
Well, that's not going to happen, is it, really?
Yeah, we apologise if we mess up in this.
Right, here we go.
Tom Francis, good player. Morning, JM Farming. Love your channel.
Legend.
Ask some questions, guys. Question away. Question from Cotland Farmer, who messaged us last night. Would I rather take on a duck-sized, 8 duck-sized bulls or a bull-sized duck? I'd rather take on a bull-sized duck because there's only one duck to take.
What else we got? Jamie Stokes. Hello, mate. How's it going?
Is that all you got?
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, Adam's standing on a box.
My own 2 feet.
No, you're not. You're on a box.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie. You're on tiptoes.
Oh, not a dwarf.
Just a little...
Again, nothing wrong with dwarfs.
Snow White's right there, isn't she?
Yeah, she's right, actually. Adam, HS Agri, how do I put up with Justin? Honestly, mate, no idea. I'll just wing it.
Don't be like that.
Cara Gray, if Santa could bring you anything for the farm, big or small, what would it be and why? Not dry weather. Happy Xmas.
Oh,
Good question, actually.
What would someone bring us to the farm? What? I'm going to take it that this is sort of like our ideal sort of thing. I would love a Big M.
Yeah, that's a good, yeah.
I'd love a Big M. Because, yeah, why mow, so it'd be handy. You?
It's a tough one, isn't it, really?
What do you want?
Don't want anything, really. Probably like a 14, 15 star tenner, I reckon.
14, 15 star
Yeah.
tenner. You had one of those.
I did have one, but we couldn't get it round. It was too big.
Our little fields, it didn't work.
Tom said, how did you smash the fast track window?
Right. Honestly, honest to God, I went... Shut up. Yours went as well. We'll get to that in a minute.
Don't bring me to this.
I smashed the fast track window by shutting the door. It sounds stupid, but that's all I did. I was putting a trailer for the next day to go on a delivery. I put the trailer on, I got back in fast track, I shut the door, and the handle came off my hand. And I was there, stuck looking at a door.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the story. But you tell them about how you smashed the window or the door.
Oh, my one's pretty simple. Pulled in for a load of traffic, put my foot on the brake, and the door just popped. That was it, in a lay-by, miles away from the farm.
Was it raining?
No, it wasn't. It was cold on the way home.
But you couldn't drive home. We had to send my old man out to pick up the dog because the dog kept wanting to jump out in the A38.
Yeah. Right, so going back to the questions. Casto, morning sweet peas, morning Casto.
Morning, Casto.
Legend.
We love you.
George Green, are you a member of my Facebook group, Vintage and Classic Tractors UK and Beyond?
Are we?
I don't know. Well,
I don't know. We might be
we-
as
so many.
ourselves,
Yeah,
not necessarily as
necessarily
Hey Team TV.
yeah.
Because the Hey Team TV page, we can't get to like everything. That makes sense.
This is a good question, actually, to be fair. We've explained this before, but we'll do it again. Jeremy Tonks, hi from Warwickshire. You don't show... I can't read it from there, can I?
Oh God, you're so short.
You don't show your baler in the shed in the videos. Any reason?
It's a bit of a thing, really. If you guys can imagine, like the sort of the mousetrap type game, it's an amalgamation of machines that we've put together and sort of had designed ourselves. So we will, at some point, and shortly, one machine will go up when we hit 10,000. So if you haven't yet subscribed,
Yeah,
hit
please
the
subscribe.
One will go up at 10,000, and the other 4 will go up at 4 different times, which we will announce at that time. So it sort of give you guys something to sort of aim for, and at the same time, we may gain some subscribers if you want to see it. But basically, there's like 6-7 years research and figuring out and designing to get it the way it is. So we're not just going to just show it like that.
Right, so we have
Top
got...
secret, that's all.
So James Gill, who owns the land, and do we both own some, and are we related?
We're definitely related.
We're not related at all.
We definitely are.
No, we're not.
We are.
Just would like to think so.
Brothers from another mother.
He would love to be my brother.
Don't be like this. The farm is owned by my father, myself, and my mother. We are, for you in America, like I'm 3rd generation farming here, but we're from like 7th generation farming.
So Stripes has put how many hours are on the 4-20s? On mine, I think there's about 1,200 hours, and you're just behind me.
Yeah, I'm something like 1140. I think I'm roughly running it.
Considering all the amount of work we do with them, they're actually really quite low hours for the age, to be honest with you. You know, 18 plate, they don't actually do a lot of hours.
No.
Which they don't.
Like, the one thing we've always done is, like, on the tedders, the rakes, everything's as wide as we can go. As Adam said before, we used to have a 14-star rake, 14-star tedder, rather, which it was just too big for a lot of our fields, so we ended up getting rid of it and ended up with 2 10-stars. We might go to 3 10-stars eventually, but, like, you know, we'll see when we get there.
It was just quicker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The amount it's quicker to get around, quicker to unfold, everything about it was just quicker.
Like, the 14-star, in our mind, by Krone, hasn't been perfected yet.
No.
It's got a, like, hydraulic...
It's all
mechanical sinking system.
So it's just one movement with the lever and it all unfolds, but it just didn't work.
But if it gets itself out of sync, it just
bends,
pain in the ass.
and it does a lot of bending.
Hi, Jerry.
So Ben Heyman, hello guys. Would you prefer a TM155 2007 or your T7 190? Happy Christmas as well. Happy Christmas to you.
TMs were good tractors.
Yeah, they're very good tractors.
See, I'm going to have to say the T7 190. Not so much because of the T7 190, but it's as closest to what I had before my fast track, which was a T7 210. So my answer is going to have to be T7. And the T7s, as we said in the video the other day, the engines are absolutely bomb-proof. Like, and so is the T6s.
Right, what else we got? We have got...
Oh, we've got...
Casto, where's your love child today? Jamie Stokes, Adam, are you waiting for your big Xmas bonus from Justin? Yeah, I think I'll be waiting till next Christmas, mate, to be honest with you.
What we do miss out on Christmas, though, like besides bonuses, we used to live together as well. And Christmas was great because we go to the pub and we get absolutely smashed. Well, I would get smashed, he would get teetotaled. Teetotaled being like complete write-off. So the amount of times he slept in a hedge, on a bathroom floor, I'd have to carry him home. Once I couldn't bother to carry home, that's how he got left in the hedge, because he couldn't make it. So
it's a steep hill up here to the farm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a steep hill from the pub. So he got halfway, made it, crashed in the hedge. I looked at him and went, best leave him there. And I went home, went to bed. He came back about 4 hours later. That was a good Christmas.
For you, yeah. JM Farming. Chaps ever come to Crediton? Well, that's you.
Crediton, yeah, I'm in Crediton every 2 weeks. So, yeah, you could possibly see me about up there.
Sean Bailey. Keep it up. Though you should show more John Deere's, as that dung spreading video with the deer was the best.
See, Sean, I think there's a little bit of, swayed of I'm guessing you're a John Deere fan and you're being quite biased. So I'm just going to leave it like that. What else you got?
Fling shot life. Are we gay lovers?
I'm sure some of you probably think so, but unfortunately, we're heterosexual.
Yeah. Ashley Holtz. Hi, guys. Thanks for the video throughout the year. Have a good Christmas. Thank you very much. And you?
Roy Copland, why don't you try a McHale Fusion Vario? Fusions are unbelievable bits of kit. All the Baylor Rapper combos are amazing bits of kit. But we have a system where a bale gets touched once, that's it. So it gets put onto a wrapper, touched when it's wrapped once, put into a stack, end of.
Yeah.
Index, not touched again.
It wouldn't
until we
work,
open
then
it.
They'd be
Yeah.
rubbed against the hedges and everything. It just, a Fusion wouldn't work for our system, would it? At
Yeah,
all?
we
We looked into it.
We have.
We have looked into it, but it just wouldn't work.
no.
Have you both ever did any other jobs? Yes, I am. When I left school, I would still come here part-time, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
And I actually learnt to be a mechanic, lorry and car mechanic for 11 years. So I did that 11 years while I was still working on the farm. And I come on the farm about 7 years ago full-time.
Yeah, it took you long enough.
Well, I didn't really want to be honest with you.
That's all you ever wanted to do.
But yeah, so that's what I did for 11 years, a car and lorry mechanic.
Me, I was a doorman for a bit. Yeah, laughability that is. And I was briefly sort of a chef or kitchen help when I was younger. But other than that, it's just been farming, really. Who else we got? Any advice for first year mature ag student? If you want to get into ag, just do it. Like loads of you under 18-year-olds have been talking to us through the year about what we think and stuff. If it's a passion of yours, you've got to do it, because if you do something else, you're just not going to be happy. And if you're not happy, there's no point doing anything. So, of all the grief that we give each other, we both love ag. We moderately like each other. But yeah, work hard, get to where you want to go, make a plan. Biggest thing, make a plan. Where we are now, me and my man, we put together a 6-year plan, obviously 6 years ago, and we just got to the end of that one, and we're starting to plan where we're going to go from now. So we find it's important to have a plan, and that's all I can really sort of explain, really.
Case Farms, afternoon, lads. Legend Liam. Do we roll in the hay together?
Oh, 1 second. Oh, you answer that one.
No. It's quite simple. No.
Will you ever have a proper composting area? Paul Store. There are plans.
Yeah.
There are plans. This year's messed us up, being the COVID year. We were planning to have a purpose-built workshop put in this year. That's not happened. We were possibly thinking of another shed to go up. That's not happened. We literally chucked the anchors on spending and just got our heads down and put product out. What do I think if we weren't farming? What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't farming?
I reckon I'd still be on my tools, to be honest with you.
I think you'd be a gigolo.
And that part-time.
What would I do? When I was younger, I wanted to be a professional rugby player. That obviously didn't happen.
He's made of glass.
Chocolate knees. I don't know. I think I would veer, even if we didn't own a farm, I'd end up going towards that, if that makes sense. I love being outside. I love outdoor environment, and I love big toys. So I'm kind of like still a big kid, big toys, and have fun.
Case Farms, would you ever consider a John Deere 6155R?
Case Farms, don't swear at us. That's just not even funny.
No, and
That's very rude.
go and look at Ollie's farm, 'cause he's got one.
Do we make hay forts? Used to when I was younger. Not so much now. More hay traps. Youngsters, if Dad's got a haystack somewhere, go up, dig a hole, or pull some bales out, make a hole, get some like dried out sting nettle stalks, put them across, sprinkle some hay over the top so no one notices, and you'll catch yourself a parent.
Zach Spears, Adam, is the fame gone to your head yet? No. No, definitely not. It's great interacting with everyone. It really is. Love it. But no.
I think he's Brad Pitt most of the time.
More like cesspit, mate.
I'm sorry I'm late. Don't worry.
No time for
You
this.
can watch this later on.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
When are you going to meet the... Right. I know everyone wants to meet the old man, and it's work on. Dad, if you're watching this, we're not going to give up. We're still coming for you. Hopefully, let's say if you guys get us to 70,000 subscribers,
Yeah, so
we'll really try and force that one out. But we are working on it. Like,
don't build your hopes up, is all I can say.
but if we get to 70,000, I really will push him. Really will push him.
The Irish Bot, love you guys. You have been such a big help to me in the farming aspect and really helped me out to get into farming as I want to get into agricultural contracting.
Yeah, again, that sort of draws back to the question a minute ago on, youngsters that are going to ag college and stuff like that. Just, if you're trying to get into the industry, like, contractors, good way to get into and learn how to drive machinery. There's things like the seasonal stuff, whether it's picking reg,
Just finding that variety.
lambing sheep, anything. Just at the end of the day, unfortunately, our industry prefer people with a little bit of like scope that they've done it before. I can't think of the word right now. My head has gone absolutely blank, but hopefully you guys know what I mean.
Here's a good question. Paul Morris, if money was no object, what would you buy for the farm?
Oh my God.
What wouldn't you buy? For me, it'd have to be a combine.
We don't need a combine.
If money was no object, it wouldn't matter, would it?
I know, but we don't even have corn.
We'd grow corn, wouldn't we?
You're going contracting?
Yeah, go and undercut everyone.
Just to use a combine?
Yeah, just to use a combine.
So we're saying a combine. I said a big M before. 8330.
That's a beast, isn't it?
One of them. That'd be lovely.
This is another good question.
Oh, big square baler.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Big quadrant.
Stripes, did you have any tractors that you regret selling? Yes. There's a couple, actually. There's two.
Yep.
One being a Case MX 110.
Both of them, really.
Yeah,
even though one was a bit of a...
Yeah. One of them had a hard life, didn't it?
Yeah, it had a hard life before we got it. The one we had from brand new, which we know where it is. If we make loads of money one day, we might go back and get it, just so we could have it back again.
And the other one being a T6.
Your T6 140. Yeah. Oh, and for me, Case 856.
That was a good tractor.
Yeah, and 956. Kind of missed both of those as well. Fiat 1990, wish we didn't get rid of that. And the F100, winner.
What else have we got?
Call the dogs in. Right. We actually planned this so the dogs can get into us for once and mess around so we could have a laugh. And they've literally just done one.
They're up in the field somewhere. Right, this is this good one. But what? Do that one.
Have you got any vintage tractors? We have got a Derek the Dexter, or Ford Dexter, down in the shed. I think it's 40 horsepower maybe?
Oh,
Oh.
The dogs are here.
You called for the dogs. They've arrived. Would we extend the fleet of tractors? So those that watched the channel from the beginning, we actually had to drop a tractor and a truck to get the fast tracks. It's just the decision that my father and I decided to make. So would we like to up the fleet? We would like another tractor. There's a couple bits of kit that we've also shed because of coronavirus year. We didn't want to haul things around. So, you know, there's kit that's always going to sort of come back in at some point.
Do you think an extra tractor would be handy? An extra tractor's always handy.
Yeah, extra tractor's always handy.
But there again, this isn't the year to be going out.
No. We always ran the idea of everyone having a tractor and we had one spare one. So if we ever had a problem, someone could literally jump off and jump in and we go again. But now we got to sort of be on the phone pretty sharpish to get a mechanic in. That's on things that Adam can't sort out, like, you know, computer problems. Do you guys rent some of your land? Yes, we do rent some of our land.
What else we got?
Adam, have you treated yourself to some pink stilts?
No, I haven't yet. Hoping to get some for Christmas though off my girlfriend.
Can we see the baling machine? Again, if you look at the beginning of this live stream, that will be explained.
This is a good question from Charlie Parr. What's the most useful bit of kit you've got on the farm? Good question.
Most useful bit of kit?
Yeah. Probably me, I reckon.
The most useful bit of kit I'm going to have to say is going to be whichever one of the telehandlers, because we're always in one.
Yeah.
Like, the telehandlers are going every single day.
It's got to be telehandler.
That's why we have 3. Who would win in a game of rock, paper, scissors? Probably Adam.
Yeah.
He goes late and he's got little hands with fast twitch fingers and thumbs. So he's like
a ninja.
I can't keep up.
KV6080, that's a good question. Could you do all your hay with a square baler? Cover the ground faster.
We could, and there are thoughts on it, but at the moment, unless we like double the McHale baler, absolutely eats and just destroys grass. So it keeps up like with pretty much anything around, and we can make bigger bales. We've only got one baler, so it's just a simple system. If we go 2 balers, that's more money to pump out.
Yeah.
You know, and you're only getting the same amount of return. It doesn't matter, like the machines that we take it all apart with, take apart a round bale and a square bale.
I think for a square baler, we'd have to be doing a lot of acreage of hay for it to make it pay.
Yeah, it's just 2 balers sitting around.
Yeah.
Like, and if one's, you know, the McHale V6 750 absolutely just destroys grass. So we just don't have to like worry about it too much, really. But a square baler, would love a square baler. It's easy stacking sheds, so there's another answer to that question.
Jasper, do you like the New Holland dynamic transmission?
No.
No. Sorry, but it's done nothing for me.
No, we've gone back to the power command?
Yeah, we've gone back to power command, just power shift. But the dynamic command for me, I think the dynamic transmission with the T6 and all that would be the perfect loader tractor with the stop-start technology they've got on it. But the actual transmission itself, it was just horrible. It didn't know what gear it wanted to be in. It was just awful, in my opinion. I do think that they might have got something wrong there, but again, other people love it. So,
what's the rough split between hay and haylage that we make in a year? So it's like probably a 75-25% split, 25 being hay. So I know we're called Hay Team TV, but we're hypocrites.
yeah.
We mostly make haylage. Do you play Farm Simulator? Would you be willing to have your farm featured on the game?
Question.
We don't play Farm Simulator,
But
love some of the pictures that some of you guys put up on Farm Simulator because it looks really pretty realistic. Would we like our farm on Farm Simulator? Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
be up for it.
Yeah, we'd be up for it.
Alan Whites, how long have you known each other, and what is it like working for your best mate?
Too long.
And I don't know, I don't work for my best mate.
He's going to say something like he works for the big boss man.
Yeah, he's definitely not my mate.
We also like term things differently. We don't work for anyone. We're just team. So we work together. So we work with each other.
I just do things my way. If you don't like it, swivel.
Basically, he thinks he's the boss.
Don't think, mate. I am.
Farm manager, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. See?
Do we know that New Holland make a T6 180? Yes, we do. But the thing with T6 is we like them being 4 cylinders. The T6 175 is a 4-cylinder in a 6-cylinder chassis, and it just ruins the whole concept of the tractor. The T6 160 is just so manoeuvrable, and that's what we want for, especially when he's running bales.
And we did, before we changed that 175, we looked at a T6 180, but that T6 180, yes, it's 6-cylinder, but it was a lot more expensive than the T7, which we had a bigger tractor anyway to begin with, so that's why we went for the T7.
If money was no object, what livestock would you buy? Well, that is a funny question, Lewis Brown. There is, at some point, quite soon, possibly some sheep coming back, because my old collie is completely at the write-off. Well, he's not completely at the write-off, he's around. But he doesn't work anymore, and I want to train a new working dog, and I want to train it on cattle and sheep. And there is a little project that I am at some point going to start putting together for another farm species going to be here. So you have to sort of tune in and wait and see.
Jamie Wickham, what horsepower are the JCBs?
You can answer that.
220 horsepower. That is it. It's as straightforward as that with a JCB.
Why do you fancy JCB out of all the other tractors? Basically for speed.
Yeah.
We're sort of on the roads quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's just basically getting about quickly.
And it's comfortable.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. And it ties in two things rather than just having a lorry or something like that. We've got two machines that can go on a road, do that, and they're also working on the farm, so they're never sort of parked up doing nothing. What HP are...
Done that one.
Oh, I've just done that one.
KV6080, have you considered mower conditioners? Might help with the grass a little quicker. We actually got rid of our mower conditioners, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because we teed right behind the tractor.
Yeah. So, again, we had two McHale mowers with conditioners, which were brilliant mowers, don't get me wrong, but we changed to go to triples, and the only way we could do that at the time financially was ditch the conditioners, and that's what we did. And then we found that because we teed straight behind the mowers anyway, it makes no sense having conditioners anymore, and we save ourselves a heap of cash by having big tedders and a triple set of mowers. And we get over ground faster.
Jamie Wickham again. Are the JCBs four-wheel steering? Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Would we ever buy a loader tractor again?
Maybe. They are handy, but it's not something we miss.
No.
But it's not something we can say no. Like, I would like an old tractor that I learnt to drive in. Again, dogs are back. So whether I get that with a loader or something, just for like odd jobs around the farm, we'll have to wait and see.
Alan Wykes, I'm guessing that's meant to say, who's your favourite machine dealer in the Southwest? Don't really have favourites, really, do we?
No.
They've all got their own perks, and they're all really good to us.
Yeah, we can't fault any of the dealers we have.
No.
Like, name drop them. CR Wilcoxes, absolutely brilliant. Never let us down over all my working life that we've been with them. Beers, which is where we get the JCBs, all the JCB from. They're absolutely spot on all the time as well. Vincent's, which are Kubota, been awesome. obviously letting us demo the Kubota tractor and RTV. They're all real local to us. MST as well. They're good to deal with. Whereabouts in Devon are we? We're in South Devon. Would we ever clamp our silage? We don't make any silage, so we can't clamp it. Everything's like hay, haylage, and quite dry. Actually, how tall is Adam? 4'2".
Not.
Why do you think so? You didn't bite on that.
4'1".
Oh yeah, good point. Do you have a digger on the farm? We used to have a JCB 3CX wheel digger. Is that right?
No.
No? What's the number of the wheel digger?
In New Holland.
We had a JCB before that.
Case.
We had a JCB before that. We had one JCB. We had a case wheel digger, and we had a Ford wheel digger, and then we ended up with a New Holland wheel digger as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then they got shipped off when we didn't need them anymore. We had them for like opening up sites and sorting out yards and stuff at a time, and gateways and fields. And then when we came to the end of all that work, we didn't need them anymore.
No.
Have we been tempted to get the world's fastest JCB? We would love it. Would love to meet Guy Martin as well, because he's absolutely legend. Watched him loads.
Merlot or JCB?
Merlot or JCB? I'm gonna answer this in: if you purchase a Merlot or JCB, you can't go far wrong. The Merlots we never really had many problems with ever, and the new JCBs are brilliant. Old JCB we had would crab steer all the time, and the first Merlot we ever had would sometimes end up having ram seal leaks. So, but that all got tidied up over the times that we've had those sort of telehandlers, and we haven't had problems since.
That's a good question. Would we have any concerns with the JCBs when the hours get higher, considering the 3,000 hour 4220, but could be much lowered houred Dutes for the same money?
I don't mind the Dutes. I like the new Duteses. I like the shape of them. But I'm afraid, unless otherwise, I don't think Fast Track's going to leave here, because myself and himself, we love them.
Yeah. Elliot's farming life. How old are we?
Oh,
You don't ask people.
you don't ask a farmer's age.
No.
God, for goodness sake.
No, I'm 34.
I'm 35.
Yeah.
And we haven't grown up yet.
No. What JCB loaders do we have?
You can answer that.
We have a little 5. What do we have?
515 40.
No, 515 40. And we have a AgriPro 53660.
Question: no John Deere tractors? Why not? Right. The answer to this is
Don't like 'em.
basically that. It's not quite fair on that. The story goes, we had a 610.
Yeah, we had a couple of them, didn't
We
we?
had a couple 6610s. We went to get another new John Deere. We asked for 24 hours grace on our dealer, and the rep said yes. We thought about it for 12 hours. It didn't happen. He went and said it was sold to someone else, another farmer that wanted it immediately. We went and looked at New Hollands after being Fiat like years and years ago. Went and found a TS115 Delta, which was a New Holland with a low profile cab and low profile wheels. So basically, New Holland made a concept of a 6-cylinder tractor, so you had 6-cylinder power in like the chassis and like drop it lower like a 4-cylinder, and that worked perfectly for us. And when we asked for 24 hours grace on that one, they said fine. In that time, John Deere came back and said the guy didn't want the John Deere. Do we want it? And my man went and said to me, and I said no, that's bad business. And then we went to New Holland, and that's what happened. And now all the John Deere stuff are just jokes. So don't take offence to it. We just sort of like joking around with John Deere. And you John Deere fans are like die hard.
Yeah.
You bite really easy. Do you run auto steer GPS? We don't run auto steer GPS yet. Maybe one day soon.
What other channels do we watch on YouTube?
Oh, well,
Where do we begin? There's loads, isn't there?
you can start.
Well, for me, it's Tom Pemberton, Case Farms, obviously the Funky Farmer, George Saunders. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, really, doesn't it? Cow Farmer Dan. There's so many out there now, and they're all bloody good channels, if I'm being honest.
Like, and following on from what he said, you know, like Farmer Phil, Welker's Farms, Millennial Farmer,
HS Agri, KV6080. I mean,
KV6080. Yeah, like, we're always watching.
obviously, you've got to mention Casto as well, so you feel left
Oh,
out.
yeah, Casto. Don't get upset,
Yeah,
Casto.
come on. We haven't forgot about you.
Be polite. Guys, if you haven't checked out Casto's channel,
Yeah, go check him
it out. Farm and the Forge, another one. We could go on all day. So just if we've missed anyone out, really sorry. We are watching. But there's a lot of channels to sort of talk about. Yes, we watch Cole the Corn Star. Again, why do we not show our bales being processed? We will at some point. Go to the beginning of this video. I've just answered that. How long will we keep the fast tracks? We kind of swap things somewhere between 2,000 and 4,000 hours. So that's going to give you sort of range on that.
Have we ever had an accident in the field before?
A few.
Yeah.
Like, where do you start? When I first came home, I knocked down 16 gate posts in a summer. So you can have laughs at that. In my defence, at the time, the farm was covered in 8 and 9 foot gateways. My old man bought our first rear discharge spreader, being a Teagle Titan. And basically it was wider than most of the gateways. So I just had a habit of pulling one post out with wheel. And now on the farm, everything is 15 foot gateways. So it's a lot easier, and a couple of 12s.
So DeWalt or Milwaukee, Adam? For me, they're both good. They're both as good as each other in my eye. The Milwaukee would edge it on the impact guns, but as two makes, I think they're both the same. Where did we get the Santa hat from? Someone's asking.
Adam got
Oliver Buckley.
Adam got his hat from me, and I got them both from eBay.
Have we considered Vulture tractors?
Yes, we have. We've had Vulture tractors on demo on the farm over the years. Haven't got a problem with them at all. I think they look absolutely sick. Like
The new ones really look nice, don't they?
Like my two favourite design tractors at this moment, would love to know what you guys think, is a Vulture and a Doots.
See, I disagree with you there.
What would yours be?
Don't like the Doots.
Don't you? I think it looks sick. I think it looks like a transformer.
Vulture, yes. Do you like the Vulture? I do like the look of McCormick. The new ones.
Yeah.
Do like the look of McCormick. Would we buy a Fendt?
Oh, we'd love to buy a Fendt,
Yeah.
but you can't have everything, can you? Like, but yeah, we would. We would like to buy a Fendt.
Harry Jones, Adam, do you prefer agriculture or mechanics? Agriculture all day long. Mechanics is handy for me because I can help out, but otherwise than that, I don't really enjoy it. So yeah, agriculture all day long for me.
Callum Shepherd, how many tractors have you had on demo? Well, over the years, a lot. If you're thinking, as we started this channel, I think we've had like 2. I think we've done 2 tractor demo videos. I know we did the Kubota, that was...
Yeah, that was a good tractor.
M7.
Brilliant tractor.
Mint. Can't go wrong with it.
What do we think of the new Massey Ferguson from JM Farming? Horrible. Awful. Looks like someone's just designed it and then sneezed and done that.
Yeah, I like Fergies, but I'm not sure on this design concept.
No, I don't know what
Like the ones before, the one that was in the farm show that we did with all the other YouTubers, Farmer P as well. We haven't said Farmer P. Lovely Farmer P. Yeah, those Masseys look brilliant. You know, but the new one, it looks like a bit like a plastic toy, to be honest. But engine, it's the same engine as in them, so like you can't go wrong with that.
How do fast tracks perform in the field? Well, this is It's a good question, but we can't really answer that because we don't do cultivations.
No.
Remember, we just do grassland. And I'm not being. It's going to perform. Any tractor will perform, to be honest with you, to a certain degree. The one thing we have got on our side is the horsepower for the mowers. Not that we really need that big horsepower, but it's a comfortability when we're out working with the fast tracks, I've got to say. Would we like to use it as a cultivation tool? Yeah, to see what it would do, because again, we can't comment on the overall because we don't do cultivation here.
Would we try class? Yes. Easy. We would try class. We'd try anything. We've not really, solely stuck to any brand or make. We used to have class round balers. We had Rollants for years.
Do we sell big bales or is everything processed?
We do sell big bales. We sell the extra large bales. We sell medium-sized bale. We sell a half-size round bale, and then small bales. Have you ever had a Land Rover? Yes, we had 2 Land Rovers, 2 110s. My man wrote one off into an Astra, and the other one. Oh, what happened to the other one? I think the other one got sold. I don't think the other one got destroyed.
Would we swap the New Hollands to JCBs?
That's one of those idyllic questions to if money was no object. Maybe. But the T6, the 4-cylinder, would probably not ever go. Well, we'd always need one just because it's manoeuvrability and we can take it to all sorts of places and it's lighter. Like those things are real heavy. So if the ground conditions aren't right, you've got to kind of really be careful.
Yeah.
But we are quite intrigued at the moment that JCB have got them crab steering, so you can distribute the weight better when you're in field, especially when it's wet. Do we like the Ford Rangers? Ford Ranger, great truck.
Yeah, really good truck.
Only truck that I'd rate better personally would be a Hilux.
Do the mirrors on your fast tracks wobble or are they the latest type? No. This is an issue. That is my biggest pain in the ass. I don't know what it's like on yours, so don't drive your fast track.
Right.
But they wobble like hell.
What's that?
Mirrors.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that is the only criticism, really, that I can honestly say about a fast track, is those mirrors.
Have we had a conventional JCB tractor? No. Best tractor you've ever driven?
MX-110 for me.
Yeah. I was a big fan of the Fiat F100 or 8894 because I learnt driving the 8894. And those are pretty brilliant. And MX-110, it's hard to say. New Holland T7 210, great tractor. Fiat, Massey. Massey. I can't remember Massey's name. We had a 2-wheel drive Massey for years. I can't remember the number off my heart. Oh, number off my head, off my heart.
Bewley Custom Hag. When are we coming to the States? When he puts us up.
Yeah, invite us.
Yeah.
Anything for a beer abroad?
Yeah.
Would we get a Manitou? Tried Manitous. Got no problem with Manitous. I have driven Manitous. The joystick is awesome, but weird. Really weird. I find it weird. I don't know if you think it's weird. Agree, disagree. But at this present time, I don't see that happening. What are our plans for the future? That's quite an abbreviated question. What, on the farm? On the farm, we're taking on more ground all the time. So, that's sky limit.
Well, I think it's after this year, you can't really say, can you? What it's just surviving, really. I think.
Like for the future, some sort of basic things with the channel. We would love that to grow because we've had quite a lot of fun with this, and we're having a great laugh now talking to you guys. The farm, there's a couple of sheds we'd like to put up.
Yeah.
Possibly shoot the dogs.
Definitely shoot the dogs.
There's some kit that we want to get. we will start doing a bit of cultivation again at some point. We
Get
just
into-
don't do lots of it.
Get into next year, get back to some
Yeah.
sort of normality if we ever do, and then you can sort of plan a bit better, can't you? But at the moment,
Yeah.
everything's up in the air.
We've
innit?
just hunkered down at the
Yeah.
moment, and like weather the storm that whatever's going to happen, because none of us can really know what happens until this furlough stops and we see what sort of pain the economy's in.
Right, a couple more questions and
Yeah, 5 minutes. What are our thoughts on Brexit? Oh, I could go on all day on this one.
yeah, you could talk about this all day.
I'm going to leave it with there is opportunities on either side of the fence. If we get out with a deal or without a deal, have your eyes open, because there are going to be people that make a lot of money with their eyes open. There's going to be things that happen that are good, and there are going to be some bits that are going to be painful. But it's going to be a case of whoever's looking in the right direction at the right time and acts the fastest, personally. But being out, is it bad? It is what it is. Like, it's chosen now.
Have we tried Staines hydraulic bale trailers?
No, we haven't.
We've looked into them.
Have we ever thought about Schaefer loaders? No, we haven't. We haven't thought about them. When and why did we get into fast tracks? We got into fast tracks 2 years ago because we were delivering a lot of bales with normal conventional tractors, and it was just becoming laborious and slow, and we were losing the will to live. So we, as a team, made the decision to go for the fast tracks. What's the first telehandler we ever had? We had a Mac Bro.
Yeah.
Great bit of kit. Great bit of kit.
Good for knocking down walls, mate, wasn't it?
Oh, don't go through this. They don't need to know that. It would overheat, though, on a lot of dung. G'day from New Zealand.
G'day. That's the wrong thing, though, isn't it?
Well, he said g'day. Yeah. Bang bales out. Oh. Glad you guys having a good summer down there. Would we use auto-loader bale trailers? Funny enough, we actually did look into them for a while, but on the price of them...
Yeah, it's just not worth it. There's only so much you can do with them.
It's cheaper, it's going to sound stupid, it's cheaper for us to put a extra driver on for the few days of the year that sits out in the field in a telehandler. So if we're really busy, we'll run 2 trailers or 3 trailers draying, 1 tractor on the road with a trailer all the time, trailer in the yard getting unloaded, and a trailer in the field getting loaded. And that's more than fast enough. And 3 trailers are cheaper than a self-loading trailer. Will a lorry suit us better? Maybe in the future.
But this is another question, isn't it? A lorry has to be on a road 7 days a week in our eyes for it to be paid and doing its driving hours.
Yeah.
A fast track, it is utilised for both on road and on the farm. We get the best of both worlds. That's my opinion anyway. With lorries and all that, there's a lot of politics that goes with it.
We send some stuff out on lorries.
Yes, don't think we
So,
don't.
like,
Yeah.
you know, we just haven't videoed everything yet.
Right, one more question.
What questions have we got? How many? Does any of our product get around the country or abroad? We're covering a large part of the southwest and south of England at the moment. Plans to grow. There's always plans to grow. We'll just see what happens through as time goes by.
Right.
Well, we're going to have to sort of love you and leave you there, because we've both got a load of stuff to do before tomorrow. So thank you guys
Very
all
much for
watching.
tuning in. Amazing.
Yeah. If you've just joined, just go back and look from the beginning and see we've answered, I think, a lot of
Tried
questions.
to answer as many as we can, but massive thank you guys for watching us over the year, and well, have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. If you'd like us to do this again as a bit of a thing, leave a comment below, and we will keep that in our mindset to do a question and answer again. But hope you guys have enjoyed.
Yeah, we've
watching.
enjoyed it. It's a bit different for us. We've been a bit more serious today.
Honestly, dealing with questions, rolling out it's been a hard graph. Anyway, thank you all guys massively for watching. Thank you all guys for subscribing.
You guys, we wouldn't be anywhere, so thank you very much.
Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you all for thumbs up. Have a great Christmas, and, well, there's going to be videos before, but Happy New Year. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.